Hello and welcome to my Let's Play videos. This is the very first one. I have just generated this map. So yeah, let's see what surprises are in store. Now obviously there won't be very many actual tutorials or anything like that. I'm just going to play it and explore it and we'll go through whatever turns up. I'm not going to state this is going to be a tutorial on houses and whatever. I'm just going to build it and tips and tricks and whatever. It is morning. We're on a hillside and yeah. So the first thing to do in Minecraft is build a shelter. It's priority number one. Like, you have to survive. So the first thing I normally do is grab a pile of dirt because if nothing else you can use that as an emergency shelter just for the night, and besides that you can actually use it to pillar up to the top of these trees, which I quite often do, but just for now I won't do that. Probably end up doing it later, but whatever. The next most valuable resource is going to be wood for you at the moment. Obviously you need this to build tools, you can build houses with it, you can do quite a lot. First thing you're going to do, however, is probably turn it all into planks and make a workbench. So it's one in each corner. Workbench, yay, or crafting table, whatever. Technicalities. The next thing you should probably do is make some planks. I only need the 4 right now. And make an axe. Most people make a pick first, but I tend to make axes first, and the simple reason for that is that I collect as much wood as I physically can while I still have daylight. I'm going to break this down and take it with me because obviously I don't intend to stay right here. Pick up any saplings that drop because you will use them later for a farm. When I get to the point where I can actually make a farm I will show you, but right now it's going to be chopping wood. And this is pretty much what your first day will consist of. It'll be chopping wood, making holes in the dirt, getting nudged by piggies. Hey piggy! Yeah, aren't you adorable? Okay, no, listen, I know you want a hug, but not right now, okay? Keep doing that, I'm gonna turn you into bacon. You got me? Okay, cool. On a serious note though, you will have to turn some of your animals into food later. You don't need to do that immediately. This is what I meant by pillar. Normally you can pillar up to the top of a tree. Rule number 1 in Minecraft, don't dig down through the dirt, because eventually if you dig and mine down you will probably just hit lava and die and lose all your stuff. But if you want to dig down through a tree it's perfectly fine, as long as you stop when you hit the dirt. A few tips for survival: if you don't get to a point where you can build your own shelter, or if you can't find a hole to sort of bunker down in for the night, you can swim right out to sea and just float through the night. Obviously I don't recommend that, but it is doable. You can also just, with your piles of dirt, if you can pillar high enough, you won't need to worry about mobs being able to spot you, so you won't die. But obviously that means you're just sort of sat on the top of a pillar all night, not really doing anything. The advantage of at least finding a cave is that you can dig down, you can mine, you can craft, you can do all sorts. So, but this is what I meant by pillaring. You make a pillar to the top and then you just dig down. It's important to note as well, with these piles of wood, you'll see I've got 2 piles of wood and they're different colours, with one being birch and one is dark wood, I think, or normal wood, I can't remember. But it doesn't matter, they stack the same when you make them into planks, they all turn into the same planks, so don't worry about it too much. I seem to be sprouting random tree saplings, so that's fine. What is it? It's midday now, so we might want to start thinking about building shelter very shortly. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll find a spot. Try to find a spot that's kind of sheltered. I mean, oh, ouch, crunch. And things like that. Try to find a spot that's sheltered, that's easily accessible, that you're not going to lose. So we'll let's go wander through the forest, see if I can find like a clearing or something. That's what I tend to prefer. If I can find a clearing or hole in the side of a wall, it'll do for the first night. If you find any sheep along the way too, make sure you note sort of where they are. Here we go. This is lovely. That's awesome. 3 eggs! Yay! Now we have food, and it was free. Okay, so here we've got a clearing right by a lake, and it looks like, just run over here a sec. Ooh, some free surface lava. Awesome. Wicked. Oh. Heard a noise, didn't like it. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is just punch some of the grass down because it's in my way. You try and put a block on glass, it'll either do that or it'll put the block on top of the grass even, and that's just not helpful. Also, when you punch the long grass, you'll find you can't really see it very well in this texture, but sometimes you get the seeds. If that happens, pick them up. You'll be using them to create a wheat farm later. Feel free to, if you accidentally punch a flower, then you can pick that up as well. You can dye wool with that later. I'll show you how to do that when we get to it. So let's just build a basic shelter. Now this is going to be very basic. I literally do 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and 1 here. Okay, so it is tiny. It is absolutely minuscule, but you know what? This is my first shelter, and it's temporary. It'll last me maybe a few days at most, and then I'll break it down and take all my contents with me, and that'll be that. So you only need to build it 3 high. We'll build a better house later. So that's it. It's dead simple. I mean, it won't protect you from everything, but you can get inside it. And the next thing you want to do is make a door. So 3 here, 3 here. Make yourself a door. For the love of everything, make yourself a door. There is nothing worse than mobs sort of going, "Hello, I'm a mob. Hello, I'd like to come in and kill you now." So yeah, door. The next thing you want to do is, okay, we haven't got a lot of time, is make sure you have some way of lighting the area. Now, I've parked myself a mile away from trees, which is awesome. Oh god, I can hear... Ooh, there's a cave! Wicked. We'll go in there at some point. But yeah. You can hear them growling and everything underneath. It's great. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if you can't find coal nearby, because normally you would make a pick right now and make coal, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show you something else instead. What you can do is, instead of making coal, you can make charcoal with wood. Now if you're a mile away from any sort of visible coal deposit, and it's like, you know, the sun's going down, I've got 2 or 3 minutes left, the first thing you can do is... Actually, you can't do it because I haven't got a furnace. Ha 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 ha. That'll teach me to open my big mouth. I'm going to have to go quickly mine some cobblestone. So, this will be like the fastest cobblestone mining you've ever seen in your life. No! Or I could just be totally rubbish and foul up. Pickaxe. There we go. Okay, right. Here we go. Since there is some here by the free lava, I can just grab some of this so I don't have to go down to the scary place. You need 8, I think it is. I'm just going to grab as many as I sort of dare to grab right now. So you can see it is getting quite dark. Grab a couple more just for safety. Then I'm going to go inside. Because now it's dark. Now it's going to get dangerous. All the monsters will spawn. Hey, cow. So, what we're going to do, come inside the house, and I apologise if you can't see very well because it's dark, but what we need to do is put the cobblestone around the outside, make a furnace. Now obviously I have no coal, and it's too dark to go outside because I'm a total procrastinator. So what you do instead is you take your wooden planks and wood that you've not converted into planks yet, just bare wood, and you cook it, and that makes charcoal. Bing! See? Easy. It's not the best thing, but if you've got an abundant supply of wood like I have around here and you can't get yourself to any form of coal, then it's, you know, it's better than nothing. I think I'm just gonna let one more piece cook. Come on. There we go. One more piece cook and retrieve all your stuff. Sorted. And all you do is put some sticks down, some charcoal down, make some torches, light up the place. Now what I normally do is, and I'm probably going to get murdered, is I normally do that so I can see it in the dark. If I do venture out, I want to be able to see where I'm going if I go back home. So that's it. You will survive the night here. You can... I've got enough here to craft myself a new pick. So I'll probably do that. That's my upgrade for when this one runs out. I've got eggs so I can eat tonight. That's pretty much it for the first night. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will be back for the next day soon. Bye!